三东华医院骨科哈。He has much experience in the PRP treatment in orthopedic disease, especially the hip case. He present the PRP treatment in spine, vertebral body fracture in the last year. This time, he will present the superior femoral head avascular necrosis treated by the PRP. Let's welcome the Dr. Zheng for this speech.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Zheng Fan Wen. I come from Tucson. This is a 78 years old female. Femoral head avascular necrosis, collapse, no joint space, and subluxation. Maybe most of you will do total hip arthroplasty, but I do another treatment. This is the paper of 2015. It predicts biological joint reconstruction replace joint arthroplasty in the future. Michael Sanchez is a doctor from Spain. He's the first one to introduce intraosseous injection. He used intraosseous injection to treat severe hip osteoarthritis. I have the experience of intraosseous injection of PRP. This is femoral condyle bone marrow region. Before the treatment, we can see almost a fragment here. After treatment, the fragment start to fuse. But if you see clearly, the joint space becomes smaller. It's a poor thing, it's a bad thing. We can see in the X-ray very clear, the joint space collapse. Now, I have to think about the problem. Where is good for cartridge to inject PRP? So this is good for locomotive training. I review some basic paper. This paper is 2002. It mentioned PRP stimulate stem cell chemotaxis and mitogenesis. This paper mentioned the partnership between PRP and the stem cell. This is the key point. PRP stimulates stem cell proliferation, migration, and cell differentiation. Here we come to a very simple conclusion. PRP stimulates endogenous stem cell homing. This paper is 1996. It's an animal study. They find that there is cell recruitment from the synovium. It can repair the defect of the cartilage. This is the paper from Japan. It mentioned that synovium is the best source of stem cell. So, synovium is a good choice for PRP injection to stimulate stem cell. This is the anatomy of the hip. We can see capsule is just next to the synovium. This is my hypothesis. Capsule injection is almost synovium injection. This is before the case. This is 75 years male, L4 compression fracture, L3 4 disc vacuum, 3 times PRP inject all on facet capsule, then the vacuum here, from the vacuum, no more vacuum. This is 85 years old female, L3 compression fracture with vacuum, 11 times PRP injection over L23 facet capsule, and the vacuum here. But this is the case of today. But how about the subluxation? This is a problem. And then I find a way to solve it. So I reduce the hip with the hip abduction and feel the hip is reduced. Then I inject PRP to the capsule. Besides, I'm sorry, there is no image guide because I can feel the capsule clearly. This paper supports PRP can treat the capsule. Okay. Now this is the paper. He supports non-image guide injection can do it successfully. This is another paper. Non-image guide can do injection very successfully. This is the key point of my PRP. No anticoagulant, no activating agent, just one centrifugation. I draw 9 cc blood to get 1 cc PRP, non-image guide injection, and I inject 2 weeks interval. This is the machine I use. This 2 months later, after the treatment, we can see the joint is better. 4 months later, and 6 months later. That puts from the beginning and to the 6 months. So 6 months, I inject 13 times PRP. We can see the joint space bigger, the subluxation improved, and the femoral head remodeling, but the femoral head becomes smaller. This is very sad. But we can see from the later view, it's very good with the joint space. Very good with the joint space. Let's come to the discussion. The problem is too many injections, and you see, at last, the head is smaller. So it's a very poor bone regeneration. And how to solve it? Maybe I will do a better platelet preparation, just like hyperacute serum. Or I will go with the intraosseous injection. Thanks.